One day, Tuesday to be exact, Senator Ted Cruz is up by 9 points in the polls. And the very next day, Congressman Beto O'Rourke is up by 2. Significant because it's the first poll to give him the lead. But how can the polls have such different results?
How do they come out differently? There are different polling techniques.
The first thing to know is both polls can be compared to polls we've seen in the past because of who researchers are polling.
Up to this point, most, if not all, the polls have been of registered voters. This is a poll of likely voters in which polling companies use different methods of, if you will, filtering the pool of voters that most of us have been polling through spring and summer to begin to sort of try to make a judgment about who is more likely to show up and actually vote on election day.
So the pollsters likely have different criteria for who's likely to vote. Another factor, how the polling is conducted. Quinnipiac University pollsters called people while the Ipsos poll was done online. So is one company more reliable than the other? Quinnipiac is held in high regard in the world of political polling.
The disclosure on the poll shows it to be sound. Quinnipiac, well respected, does good work.
But don't count Ipsos out.
If you look at, 538, which is a website that has all kinds of polls and rates them, it gave Quinnipiac, I think, an A-, and the Ipsos, which is doing it with the University of Virginia and Reuters this time, a B+. As a professor, B+ versus A-, who's to say?
Bottom line, the polls are going to fluctuate as we get closer to Election Day.
I just don't think that you can look at a single factor or poll in isolation, so don't do that. And, I think what's important is to vote, to educate yourself on the issues and the people and to vote.